This is one big problem with Mac always.
Space problem, right?
Yeah, space. I only have 128 GB, right? So
Yeah, I know. Even though I do have on Mac.
okay,
Okay,
it's
old.
always a big problem. Remote control to come on. Did you get access?
Yeah, I have. I got that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Here, well, we have. Okay, we have understood up the capabilities tab, right?
yeah. Understood capabilities. Just wanted to know the difference between capabilities and contributing roles.
Yeah. Here, the contributing roles are like if you have added few more options in the capabilities, those things are need to be added in these roles. Okay, contributing. How can say? I just I'm just thinking. For example, you have mentioned few capabilities for a specific group A, for analyst group. Okay, and in the capabilities you have given the enterprise guide. You have given the access options for enterprise guide. In the contributing roles, you need to select the enterprise related roles, which are the default, groups are given by SAS. Okay, all the enterprise guide related roles you need to add in the contributing roles. By that, what are the roles? For example, each role has their individual properties and individual way of style of work. Okay, but the programming it will connect to the execution in the enterprise guide, and the OLAP it will connect to the if you are using any OLAP cubes in the enterprise guide, it will allows you in the in analysis. If you do any analytical options, if you are using any analytical options in the enterprise guide, this role will help you. And advanced is it is some additional option which is given in the enterprise guide, which can help you to work with your respective capabilities options. Okay, but this is the main difference in between these two tabs. Okay,
Yeah.
to be in a safer side, what usually do is we usually use predefined roles again. Okay, and we will add all the groups in it. We will add all the groups in it, and that's more than enough. If you have any specific thing need to be added, then you need to add those options also. All this information will be mentioned in the request form. There is no uh, personal thinking or any individual responsibility to create this sort of request. Okay, it is all complete document oriented process.
So, as like users and groups which you have created and did not work on VM, right? So these roles also they also I mean won't reflect in the registry, right? I mean entries will not be there and they may not work, right?
Here, to
In
be frank with you,
in our
Herman,
VM.
I can't say to you whether it is worked or not,
Okay, I will
because
test it.
what I know is and what I have seen earlier also. The VM is a zipped package for the time period whenever they taken it. Okay, at the time, what are the options are enabled and what are the options are sealed in a box? What we can say is a box sealed in that box. Those options only you can see. Okay, and if you the VM is only a visual. You can see what are the options. Who can work it out. In some VMs, if you use an internal accounts to do such options, it may reflect and it may register in metadata and it will apply also. In earlier I used to do take two classes on 9.2 version. Okay, in that VM it works. Whenever I applied any formulas or any roles, any user creations, it applies. I'm not sure why it is applying. What I do is I just use the internal accounts only. I used to delete those internal accounts and I will create the same user accounts for the teaching purpose and I will use it again. So you got my point, right?
Sure,
I
sure.
am not
Yeah.
I'm not deleting the account. I'm just replacing with the same name. Okay, it's how the way the students like to see, because if something the teacher told to the student and they will think it will work. So we know, as a technical person, I know whether it's going to work or not. So I'm just want to keep everything transparency to you. Whatever the things we are doing here, it will not work properly. It is only for your reference purpose. Okay, and you can you can explore the options which are available in this VM package. And one more thing, Hemant, whatever the things we are going to create here, in the same way you need to create in the production environment, which is in a live environment, and those will be reflect as per our understanding. Whatever or required things, it will execute. Okay. Do you have any questions here?
No, no, no. I will test this out after this class. I will create a role and try to add some
Yeah,
rules, and I'll test it out and I'll let you know.
sure, definitely. I'm very happy if it is work. Then you are champ. That's it. I can say you are champ.
I'll try.
Okay. The thing is, I don't have this software in my laptop right now. Okay. Otherwise, I can also try from my end. Okay, that would be very easy to us. If you can try in your style and I can sign my other ways. In authorization, it comes to this role and you can add the by default
Yeah,
authorizations
that is the
accounts.
same thing, right? In the other tabs also. So,
Same thing.
yeah.
Whenever you create, you need to add these all authorizations groups in it. This is the mandatory. You are not going to miss it, because it may plays a major role. It will take a major role for sure when you are going to perform a regular maintenance. Okay, each individual group have their own responsibilities to take care at the time of updations of patches or excuse me. If you apply any patches, respective group will take the charge and take the complete rescan or reset of the applications. Okay, these are the mandatory groups. Authorization tab you need to add it. And whenever you add those user groups, you need to check one account every time. Just SaaS administrator. You just need to check whether SaaS administrator group has administrator member have the complete access on this account.
Right, right.
Okay? You
Because he
just
should
need
be
to,
able to check that role or group or user, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
For administrator, it will give the complete grant options.
Right.
If in some areas, not in some areas, whenever you are going to add these groups, with right now we are using SaaS Power Account. By using the Power Account, we have logged into the management console, right?
Right.
So we can see all the options. In some scenarios, they will give only the user authentication administrator accounts, user administration accounts. Those user accounts may not have the permissions, or they can add. They can do all the activities, whatever we have performed to add these groups, they can perform. But in this grant option, they can't uncheck or check the boxes. That's the restrictions the user accounts have. Only the power user have the complete access, and in the SaaS is like a little complicated regarding the permissions. Okay, just keep in this mind.
Yeah.
When you work on the real time, then you can definitely understand why it is like this. Okay, I'm just clicking on OK.
Yeah.
See, if it has any errors, it will show us. Done. Whenever you do any sort of change, just take a refresh. Okay, it will reflect here. Or if it is not reflecting, then you need to take a restart of the entire application. That is the best option to see your actions in it.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
the natural Indian logic, right? The Chatak logic, the Chatak logic we use for everything. If it doesn't work, we should restart it and it will work.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Definitely. Whatever if it's stuck, just take a restart.
just take a restart and hopefully and just hope that it works.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what happens if you take a restart, but all the solution for all the critical questions, only one solution: restart.
Restart.
Even though I have done 4 times restart today.
Okay.
Today I have taken 4 times a complete restart of the update spanner and the workspace servers.
So
Not sure
what kind
what's
of
going.
issues you get on a daily basis? What are your tasks you do on a daily basis?
See, here we have 700 plus analyst users in our environment. Okay, 700 users. It is not 700, it's 100 plus.
Okay.
I don't have the count, but we have more than them. What they do is, in that analyst, they have some developers and they have some consultants, and their work style is they used to pull the data from an external data resource like Teradata. We have two different sort of databases. One is Teradata, one is Oracle, SQL. Okay. From there, they will pull the data and they will call the data into the SaaS to the medium which we have. I will tell you how they are going to. Okay, just make a note of it. Okay? How they pull the data and what is the process for. That's what I'm trying to talk about today, but I don't think so. We can talk today. Okay, I'm feeling little. I'm just taking a very restless days. I hate training here. I hate trainings.
That's why
I'm
I mean
spending
you.
again.
That's why I said like you don't have to spend most of the time on explaining everything. Just get into the actual topic and you can just walk me through.
Yeah, Hemant, I understand, but this SaaS, if you want only the technical, only the process, what next, I can tell you like in a robotics matter. That in a robotics manner, I can say just click on this. Yes, after this, it will work for that. But in some scenario, it will affect you. That's why. If you want that style, I can tune myself for it.
No, actually, you
But
said you are working with different databases, right? I mean, your analysts work with different databases. So you work on the integration of those third-party data sources into the SaaS environment.
yes,
Okay.
I used to work, but we have our individual teams for each and every groups. Okay, for database we have a different teams and Unix. I used to interact with the 5 individual groups. Okay, they take care about 5 different categories. One is database, another one is operating system, another one is system, and fourth one is network, and fifth one is the backup team. These are the 1 second. I'm just need to my laptop is going to die. Just need to insert the Charger. 1 second. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So we have 5 different groups. Okay, I used to do the major interaction with all the respective teams whenever needed, and whatever the things they want to do, any changes in their environments, and if those changes will affect to the SAS, then they will raise a ticket or they will raise a meeting with every team, with 3 members. Team member means or team SMEs.
I thought only
In
one
your
administrator will take care of all these tasks like backup, scheduling, user management, data source configurations, and all. You have different teams for that. I didn't know that because uh,
you are missing a point here. You are talking about SaaS related stuff. Whatever the things we have talked right now, these are all a part of SaaS. Which 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 are the points I will take care of those points. Okay. And I'm talking externally. External, we have data sources. I have told you we have Teradata and all. For those database, there is another team, the database team. They will create a database account for us. From SAS, what I will do is I will create a link up between those databases from SAS. Do you got my point?
okay, so the user creation in the database and like configuring those users, how those users will be access those third party database. Who will take care of that? The user ID creations, account creations on the third party database and all.
Database team will create those things. And there is no play for an administrator. There is no role for administrator to create a database account. Okay. In for your scenario, you for your thinking, if it is a startup company and if they want to use only one resource for everything, then you will be the person who take care about all this stuff. Okay,
So
then you need to
as a
have
platform
all
admin,
the knowledge, database, system networking, and all the knowledge you need to know.
okay, so a database administrator does what he can do from the database side. So as a SaaS administrator, what are your responsibilities when you are configuring a SaaS application to a third party database? Or what the roles you do? You work on that, right?
Yes, and we will talk about that also.
Oh, I'm just asking, like a SaaS administrator does that, right?
Yes. Okay. Let me tell you what I understand from your question. Okay, you are asking about if the user account created from the database team, and what will the next steps from the SaaS? That is it, right? Can you repeat once again? Sorry, I just missed.
No, suppose there is an application and you want to connect to an Oracle database, right? So
Okay.
there is a separate Oracle database team which takes care of the Oracle stuff. But now
Yes.
to integrate this Oracle data source to your SaaS environment, you need somebody from that SaaS also to be working on that, right? So that to configure those ODBC drivers or whatever it is on the application. So who does that? I mean, from the SaaS side, SaaS platform administrator only does, right?
Yes. From SaaS perspective, we will do it. From the database perspective, database team, what they do, they just create a platform for the user account. That means they will create a user account and they will allot a location for this user account in the database, and they will give those details. What is the data? What is the database IP and where it is located? What is the port and what is the user account password and where he can connect? What is the path? Those information they will provide to us for the SAS administrator. Then SAS administrator collects this information and he will create a database connection profile. Not a yeah, we can say the profile. In our terminology, we can create a like connection between SAS and the external database. It is like a connection.
So here
It
in
is
the server manager, you configure that server, that Oracle server here, right? And work on that, right?
yeah. No. We are not going to create any server here. Okay, they have their individual servers. What we are going to do is for what purpose we are connected to the external sources? Only for the data.
Right.
Only for the data. So where you need to create those connectivities only in the data library, only in the data libraries. There is no need of creation the servers for those oracles. Okay, don't think we are going to create a server for the database. Those are all different servers. And those are not a part of the SAS. They are complete external. Okay, we are using external resource to pull the data from there into the SAS, and we will create a connection to that external data source by using all the information whatever they provided to us, and connect and pull the data, and we will once data pulled from the external sources, that's it. After that there is no use of connection. That's it. You need to get the data. After that you will not connect again because we have the data and you can do all the R&D stuff in SAS. That's it. You understand?
Yeah. Okay.
Or you
So
have any still you have questions?
no.
So
So
just keep it very simple, Hemant. Okay, just today what you do is you just work around the user manager options. What we have talked. Okay, what I will do is tomorrow tomorrow I will show you an image first. I have some slides for the accessing all the stuff. I will try to find the document whether I have or not. Okay, that there you, by seeing it only you can easily understand how it works and how would be the process flow. Okay, I have designed it. I'm not sure where I have saved it. Okay, I will try to pull it up. And sorry, I didn't share the documents till to the e-card. I will share the documents by today. Probably you can not today. I will do right away. I don't. Maybe I will miss it again. Okay, I will do it right now. Then you can collect those test documents. Sorry, those introduction documents. Okay, for your reference.
today, I mean, we thought we will discuss about roles and what you said, the other one, data library,
Yeah,
or
yeah. I thought I will discuss about the data library manager also, but I'm not that much of capable to talk right now because I'm a little bit sleepy right now.
okay,
Okay, sorry to say that. Okay,
okay,
I have a long journey done. So we will talk this and we will spend a little more time tomorrow on the data library manager. It will take more time to complete. Okay, we will talk about the data library manager tomorrow.
so tomorrow
Okay,
morning you will take a session.
in the morning in your midnight.
I mean, like 9 a.m. or your time, or like what time?
Yeah, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. I can't take the class. I can have the time in the afternoon only because my training session will start in the 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and